Height is not what made your crush reject you, and it's not what made your girl break up with you last year. If you think a 3-inch difference, height difference, is why she rejected you, you're focusing on the wrong thing. But you'll be back on track by the end of this, so let's get into it. So what I always tell my average and short kings is forget about height. Just throw it away and imagine everyone's the same height. Chances are things aren't going to change much from a dating aspect for you, because let's be real, if a couple inches is the biggest issue a chick has with you, that's not going to be a long-term relationship anyways. Now focusing on what you can improve on, that's what's going to get you to the place to where even some dystopian world ruled by Kevin Hart, where no man is above 5'2", you'd still attract the right girl. And height is connected to presence. The desire to be taller is usually rooted in the want to stand out more, to be noticed. But obviously you can't control your height, so you need to ask yourself what you can control. And what I love about presence is it really varies based on individual interests. Generally speaking, someone like me who's 6'5" might stand out more than the average size guy. But at the same time, a girl that's not into athletic guys might not even notice me. If she's into medical professionals, I don't have much of a presence or appearance in that area. So the 5'4" med student is gonna stand out more to her in a crowd than I would. And even with girls that do like athletic guys, height isn't the end all be all. I've seen a 5'10" hooper walk with way more confidence than some 6'6" guys, because he knew he was that guy on the team. So if you really wanna stand out, become the man. Dedicate yourself to something hard and respectable and get good at it. For me, it's always been fitness and sports. Now I'm adding YouTube to the mix. But make sure it's something you're actually interested in. Do not go into med school for girls, bro. Because becoming better than average at anything requires more than average effort. And I'm gonna keep it real, there's gonna be a lot of work to do before you stand out. Alright, I'm gonna talk to the dudes that actually believe in love in this segment. So the goal, the real goal, is to attract the right girl. Not just a bunch of girls to mess around with or for Snapchat streaks. And this year in 2023, more than any other year, I've learned that when you know what you want and you can attract girls that don't match your standard, it actually makes you more attractive. Some of y'all missed out on some really cool girls that you would have been way more compatible with because you just went for the first choice. You settled, you got with her just because she was attractive or because she was available. You don't got the same values, very little shared interests, but hey, she's cute, right? Again, that's not gonna be a long-lasting relationship. And even if it is, it's a lot of effort to make the wrong person right. Forget a healthy relationship, you're working overtime emotionally just to not argue. The right girl, I'm not saying things are gonna be perfect all the time, but it's gonna be a lot more blissful with a lot less effort because of those shared values and interests. I know what y'all are thinking. If you've never been approached by a girl or rarely get attention like that, there's no way you're gonna reject the cute girl that likes you. And my tip for that is just being loyal to what you want. And the closer you get to becoming who you're supposed to be, the easier that gets. I'll give you an example. A year ago in 2022, I might have settled for a girl that checks off a lot of boxes but isn't into fitness. But this year in 2023, I've been more consistent than ever in my fitness journey and gone from a 205 bench to 285. Fitness is a huge part of my life now, to the point to where there's no way I could be involved with a girl that doesn't value it. And some of y'all catch a lot of heat because you have these standards to the moon for what you want, but you're not even half of those things. My standards for romance have only gone up because my standards for myself have gone up. Height isn't what you want. I can't even take baths. What you really want is to stand out, and nothing stands out more than a diligent dude with standards. I'm putting y'all on game, man. I've been into sports and fitness since I was a kid, but didn't really take it to the next level until this year. And now this new path I'm on is also coming up on a year in January. And I'm gonna keep it real, it's kind of lonely focusing on yourself in the beginning, but it's all worth it later on down the road. And forget about girls, I've met some of my closest friends through the gym and sports, and I can't wait to see who God brings into my life through YouTube. And the same is going to be the case for you. The best way to make friends is through shared interests and showing up somewhere consistently. And there's nothing wrong with being cuffed while going after something, but someone competitive like me, I feel like I have a massive advantage over someone that is a girl, but is also trying to chase what I'm chasing. Because my focus isn't divided, I'm locked in. I'm married to the game. Had to put the light on, I'm not even gonna lie, it was getting a little dark. Alright, so if y'all don't take nothing else away from this, stop thinking height is the problem. It's not. I'm 6'6", and is it a bonus? Sure. But it's never been the deciding factor for a girl, ever. And I know this ain't my audience, but especially if you don't have anything going for you, 3 or 4 inches isn't gonna make you any less of a bum. Come on now. I'm just keeping it real because I want to see y'all win. You want to be noticed, get that girl you dream about. Bro, become the man you're meant to be. Stop playing it small and give something your all. No one at the top of their field is ever lacking any options. And you don't even have to get to the top. That's the crazy thing. The majority of dudes are below average, average, or just barely above average in their given field. So if you stand out just a little bit above that, like the spot above average, proficient, I guess, you'll still be in a good spot. And the more impressive and respectable it is, the less you gotta stick out. Because just being good at something that not many people pursue, something difficult to succeed at, that's already impressive enough. And for anyone that gives you 3 easy steps to gain the girl of your dreams, that isn't real. If it was easy and it worked, y'all wouldn't be here. So I was kind of reluctant to make this video, but then I thought about that. And if I can put even one of you on the right path to finding the right one, that's all the validation I need. I'm living this advice, and I put my friends on the same path too. And a couple of them actually passed me up and found dope women that they wouldn't have attracted before. I got nothing but love for them. They're growing together, and it's just a beautiful thing to see. I love seeing my boys win. Because you only attract your dream girl when you're her dream guy, and that takes work. But if she's gone through the work of becoming the best version of herself, it's only fair she would expect the same from you. And it doesn't happen all at once. I'm not saying you gotta be a millionaire and bigger than The Rock by 22. Having the groundwork laid and being on a good trajectory, that's what this is all about. You don't gotta be 6'7" like me. I know dudes taller than that with less confidence than some shorter guys that know where they're going. And especially in college and going into adulthood, height matters less and less. So get after it, y'all. Lock in and become who God made you to be so you can get who God wants you to have. That's my previous video, but if you're still watching this in 2023 or at the end of another year, I just gave y'all the game, but this is the how. These right here are the actual steps. So leave a comment down below on your way there. Show some love and hit that like if you're ready to become the best version of yourself. I'll see y'all soon. I can't wait to see y'all start winning. Thanks for watching. I love y'all. I'm out.